Hey fam, welcome to Driven Life TV. Welcome to another video. Please like, subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you so much for doing so. I appreciate your support. You know that we are actually on 1.85k subscribers. We're close to 2,000. Please help me share the videos and make sure you will help me publicize the channel as well. Many people can get blessed by this content, so thank you for doing so. Let us dive into the content. So today I want us to talk about how soon should you move in if you're dating someone? Okay, when is the right time to move in together? That's what I want to talk about today. Okay, to do this, I'm going to share with you a few thoughts, and then I'm going to play a certain video that will give us some way of thinking about this, and then I'll bring my final thoughts at the end. Now, I want you to understand that this is a very common practice in our time. When I was at the university, I actually saw people actually doing this, practicing this at a college level. I saw young girls, come from their parents' homes and spend the whole semester in a guy's room. And then you begin to wonder to say, what is wrong with you? Okay, but people were actually doing it, and it was considered normal. We saw men spending the whole semester at a girl's hostel, meaning they're sleeping there, even showering there. They're showering together in the same bathroom. And then you wonder to say, what is wrong with our generation? But people are doing it, and it's considered normal. Some people who have been to colleges that are not in Malawi, outside the country, in Europe, in America, they're actually telling me that sometimes you find that what we consider to be wrong here in America is normal. People are actually doing it as if there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm like, God, no matter where you go, your values have to stay the same, and the light of God has to shine no matter what, because even that is not culture. People will say that is their culture there. No, that is not their culture. That is just perversion and denigration. I want you to understand this. Okay? That's not American culture. That is literally perversion and promiscuity on display. But how soon is it okay for you to move in? Okay. When would you know to say, now I can move in? Okay, now I want us to listen to this video. I want you to listen to it, and I want you to pay attention to every word this person is going to say. Then I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Let's look at it right now.
Most people move in with their partners due to convenience, and that's why they're more likely to break up.
Explain the convenience part.
Because most people who move in with each other typically get divorced when they get married. And it's because they moved in, not because they were like, hey, let's get married, but because, hey, 2 rents is more expensive than 1, and I spend all the time in the world with you anyways. That's called a product of convenience, not choice. And anything you make off convenience, well, you're going to experience the fact that there's no connection in that. When somebody goes, whoa, do you want to move in? Well, that means we're moving seriously. Do you want to get married? Oh, well, I mean, don't move in.
Yeah.
That's your space. If you want your marriage to fall apart, move in before you get married. It's probably for convenience.
Now, I want you to understand that this person is actually giving us something to think about and a way to actually think about it. He's actually telling us that if you move in before you get married to someone, the likelihood of you divorcing is very high. Okay. But the thing is, the conventional way of thinking is that if you want to know if you're compatible with someone or suitable with someone, don't you have to move in? Don't you have to test drive a car before you actually buy it? That's the reason that people say, actually use to actually cover these issues. They actually say you have to try on a shoe for you to know that it fits. Things like that. This is why people have arguments for fornication. And then moving in, cohabiting together, living as if you're married when you're not married, cooking for each other, washing each other's clothes, as if you're married when you're not. Is it okay? All right. When should you move in together? That's a question. But this conventional wisdom we're talking about is what has led to so many mistakes that people have committed. Okay. This person is saying if you cohabit before you get married, the likelihood of you divorcing is very high. I want you to understand this. And there are so many reasons that we can state for this being so. Okay. But I want you to understand this question is not what I'm answering in this video. What I'm answering in this video is when is the right time for you to move in. Now, I want you to realize something though, okay? It's so easy. I think when we are in Malawi here, sometimes let's take you're doing a long distance relationship. And then you come from where you are staying, you come to visit your partner, and the temptation is that if that partner is staying on their own, you go to their house and spend the whole time you're visiting them there. That's foolishness. I'm telling you, you will do some things there that you may end up regretting in your life. It's just inviting temptation. Even if you say, no, I'll sleep in another room, he'll sleep in another room. I'm telling you, people in our generation are sleeping with their cousins, with their sisters, with your brothers. Anything can happen. Do not give the devil a foothold. That's what the Bible says. Don't give him a chance. He's like a rolling lion looking for someone to devour. And if you're not careful, you'll become a victim of this perverse way of thinking. Okay? So if you come to visit your boyfriend or girlfriend in a strange place and you don't have any neutral place to stay, don't go there. Maybe we should meet in a place where you have relatives to go to, a friend to visit and stay there so that you can just meet at a neutral place. This is how you preserve purity in your relationship. I've been in a long distance relationship. Okay? And I'm telling you that if you are not diligent in maintaining boundaries and things like this, you compromise, you end up staining and corrupting the very thing you're trying to build. You have to be very serious about your boundaries. So you meet in neutral places at the right times. Not visiting them. I'm just going to chill at 12 midnight. Are you kidding me? It's really important that we get serious with this. So when should you move in together? The simple answer for you is that you shouldn't move in together while you're dating. Don't move in together when you're engaged. Move in together after you say your vows and get married to one another. That's the time you move in together. And it's really important for you to note that you shouldn't start acting married before you get married. One of the things that I'm seeing in our time is very dangerous. People are actually doing this to say they start to even handle their finances as if they're already married in a dating relationship. No, keep your finances separate. When you get married, bring them together. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. So don't move in before marriage. Stay in your contexts and let God give you permission to even stay in the same location together without accountability. It's really important. Otherwise, this is what I had for you. I want to hear your thoughts below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a good one.